Light green paddy field stretches over miles, where to be interrupted by blue mountain hills covered by endless tea estate. Still, an iconic wonder cannot be missed in a beautiful village called Galhinna, surrounded by mountains and hills and forests. Let's explore this wonderful place. Join us.
Adam, how are you feeling? You just landed in
Adam
Sri
was falling
Lanka. Yay. Look, we stopped at vegetable and
it stinks like this.
and there is a fish. There you go. Coconuts and rambutan and lots of vegetables.
King coconut is the best remedy to quench your thirst in a tropical country. And rambutan, colorful and taste awesome. Let's drive into this vast, beautiful, awesome place. Passing through rubber states, this place was busy with activities to produce the natural rubber, which cannot be missed, and we are still depending on that rubber for everything we use in these days, including aviation, road travel, and even walking on a pavement. Endemic to Amazon is called latex or caoutchouc. Smuggled in 19th century by Henry Wickham, about 70,000 seeds been brought to Kew Garden in London, and it was developed into plants like this and spread around the colonies of Britain with slave trade. On the way to Galhinna, you can still see workers busy working on these plants as it was done from the 19th century. A sharp split over the bark let this milky fluid coming out from the tree. It's collected in small coconut shells, then into buckets, and it's been brought to this factory where it is purified, put in different kind of machines and pressed as a sheet. Then it's dried and smoked. Then it's ready for export to be used in different appliances. Let's continue our journey, cutting through this rubber state, a beautiful climb over this hill, surrounded by some coconut trees, and of course you can't miss this nature. It's wonderful here. It's pristine air, the breeze and the sunlight. One cannot miss this beauty. It's not only us here. The tall trees on the right side are teak. This is one of the good timbers used for furniture and even housing. It rains a lot in Sri Lanka, especially in tropical countries. It's very common, and hence you can see lots of waterways everywhere you go. A breathtaking weave of valleys carpeted by long rice fields and endless mountains or hills. That's Sri Lanka. It looked like we're reaching on top of the world, beyond the cloud.
Why you only can see boys around? Where are all the girls?
Sorry, they don't know outside in Sri Lanka much. The villages.
What?
It's, I think it's very traditional,
Which means?
conservative. You know what traditionalism, especially with the Muslim.
The culture here in the villages are different than to the towns. You don't see many girls roaming around as boys. You might find it a bit disturbing as a foreigner, but these kids had been living like this for a while. I'm not sure if you ask a girl how they feel about it, especially if girl is walking around, and usually they walk around with a family
But they
member.
will brainwash you until you will not have literally choice, until you will just say, yeah, okay, fine.
One could see many religious places in Sri Lanka. This is a Buddhist temple. We finished climbing Capiticala mountain and reached on top of the hill. This place has barely changed ever since I know. This is Ramakotwa, just before Galhinna. There were days I used to come and wait here to catch a bus to go to Kandy. Kandy is situated about 10 kilometers away from Galhinna, and it takes about an hour by bus. An aerial view depicts dotted houses and small buildings surrounded by lush green vegetation. This is Galhinna, a video courtesy of GWA UK. Flowers and plants grow everywhere in Galhinna. The weather is suitable for this, plenty of rain and a lot of sunshine. Actually, this yellow building was my first class in Galhinna. I studied here from grade 3 to grade 10. Coming here brings me back the memories of those times. It's unforgettable. The buildings on the right were not there before. It used to be a playground where I was playing cricket most of my afternoons. A local GP practice on the left side. This is the highest elevation in this whole area, hence the best place to put a water tank to supply water to the surrounding villages.
I just want a banana plant.
We make great curries with banana flowers. It's cooked in all different ways in this village.
Cat. You hit that person and run away.
Look at the fruit, what they have. Durian. That's your potato. Cricket. Even we used to play here.
When it comes to cricket, Sri Lankans are very innovative. They can play anywhere and they can use anything to be used as a bat or the wicket or the ball. This is where I grew up. This is my area. My parents built this beautiful house in 1970. This clove tree is as old as our house.
comes from our garden. And they're so yummy. They're little ones. See? Nom, 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 nom.
Gusti, உண்மை எவ்வளோ கஷ்டப்பட்டு தெரியுது ஆதர் பாரு எவ்வளோ சுருக்கத்தை தெரிஞ்சுக்கிறான் அதான்
Akram was very happy to help Grandma to clean vegetables for lunch.
தெரிஞ்சு பிடிச்சியா
Today we have a rain. It's pouring down.
It's flooded.
No.
At least I brought up.
Everything is great in Galhinna except the weather, which really didn't like us being here. It's been raining for the last few days and we had enough. So sisters played inside, they had fights with water, but it's time for us to walk even though it's impending rain. These small vehicles are called tuk-tuks in colloquial language or three wheels in Sri Lanka. It's a very common kind of transport for the normal people. It has a very small engine and there is no windows, so wind blows all the time. One should not forget that Sri Lanka is a warm tropical country, so it's made specially for this part of the world. You might wonder, there are lots of nature here, there are a lot of trees around here, a lot of bushes. Most of them are useful for human, either as fruit-bearing trees or spices or even used as wood for construction. It's always nice to catch up with friends and family on the road. People are very friendly and very helpful in this part of the world. Seeing foreign people is a bit of excitement for small kids who just try to show us running around.
வலைக்கம் அஸ்ஸலாம் என்ன செய் கீழே ஓ நடந்து பார்த்து ஓ ஊரை பார்க்குறது ஓ நான் வந்து வெள்ளிக்கிழமை Mali, you like his toy? Yeah. Huh? When we were small, we used to play like this as well.
Really?
Yeah. But we didn't have plastic thing. We used to put a metal around like that.
Small mosque. Everybody knows my father in this area. In fact, my father was the first principal in this school when it started, and my mother was also teaching in the same school.
Look at the school. Look all they wear for school. Mali, look at the school children. Walaikum assalam. What is it? Summa nala creamy. Mali. There is still old cave there on the top. It became Buddhist temple now. The other side, Buddhist area. There's some old swords and other things. Apparently they've been left by a king.
Last king of Kandy, Sri Vikrama Rajasinghe, was running away from British troops and he was hiding in this cave where he left Some of his weapons still stays a testament to our ancient past. February 10, 1815 was the last day of King Sri Vikram Raj Singha as a king in the Kandyan throne, ending 2,300 years of domination as Sinhalese kings' crowns in the island. From that day, the whole island fell to the hands of English. King George III succeeded as the monarch of British Ceylon from then.
Where does that road go?
Must be a house there.
That's such a road.
Yeah, it's
But
old
that road we're gonna stay forever, right?
Yeah, this is an
We're
old
gonna
road.
break and still that one we're gonna stay.
Sunny next minute.
It will be nice now till 5. Oh my god, cars coming.
Come this way. We have space. Walk, walk
Come on the side.
on the edge. Don't go in the water. We have space.
So today maximum 24 degrees.
Yeah, it will feel like 35 degrees.
Yes, it-
There's a parrot somewhere. You hear it? Pumpkin. Molly, look at this garage. Can you park a car here?
What is that?
That's Coco. Coco. Yeah. Can we get it?
Cocoa or cacao is widely distributed from southwestern Mexico to Amazon basin, but it's still found in all over tropics in these days. Its seeds are used for chocolate liquor, cocoa solids, cocoa butter, and of course chocolate. The largest producer, Ivory Coast, produces around 2 to 3 million tons of cocoa beans a year. The ripened cocoa pulps are very tasty, especially favored by the young kids. And here we're going to see how in Sri Lanka, in the traditional way, they make the chocolate. Beans are collected, washed and dried and roasted on fire. Then you need to grind it, mix with milk and a little bit of flour, make a paste, spread it out, bake it in traditional oven. Enjoy your chocolate.
Look at that. If we had a good weather, we could have walked all those tea estates there. That's the place I was wanted to go. Look,
No,
that
there's
side,
probably like
that
some, a
side.
road up there and then it just goes there.
Yeah. Look at that. Maybe we'll find a koala there.
Yeah, there are no koala.
Look at that house. Look at the stairs.
These are giant bamboos, or the largest members of the grass family.
There are tigers in there.
Look at this leaf. That's a Sri Lankan crow. Walaikum assalam. Ikram apa என்ன செய்தி? ஆத்திர வெள்ளம் போதா இல்லையா? முடிஞ்சு. Finished. This one is jack. Jack growing here from the seeds which fallen from there. This is perakka. Look at this one. Come, come, Mali, come, come. I'll show you some magic. Look, closing.
This is Mimosa pudica or touch me not plant. Pudica in Latin means shy or shrinking.
You touch the sleeve. That one is
Some tea estate. Typical Sri Lankan soil, red soil. Look at that. Oh wow. This is jasmine.
Ah, yeah, this
Vicky.
one, yeah.
when it's curled up,
Hmm.
and then that's what.
They're selling gas as well. This is nice from the shop. I like this area. It's less populated here, isn't it? Look at these crotons. They sell in pots in UK. These ones. We have one, isn't it? Tuk tuk. Hey, that's coffee.
My favorite morning drink. Coffee bean.
Yeah. Bite it.
Want it to taste like
You, when it's ready, you can't bite.
It has a little bit of this bitter.
Can I bite it?
Yeah, bite it.
wait.
This is cinnamon.
And slide?
A bit of slide. Woo. Woo.
Can we go under that roof?
Yeah, we can.
Just go there. It's not gonna stop.
Nutmeg.
Earliest use of evidence of nutmeg comes from Indonesia, from Palau Island. It's been used for last 3,500 years. Nutmeg seed and the maize are being used as spices or as fragrant.
Clean my feet with the dirty water.
Look, they cut the banana tree. They have taken the bananas. It's raining. Coffee.
My favorite morning drink is
What road is this? Gnome Road. Gnome Road.
Our family think that road looked like a road from cartoon character. The life goes as leisurely it can be, without much worries. There are plenty of mango trees, bananas, black pepper, and other spices can be seen each side of the road.
How big? And you, not only you, about 3 people can wrap themselves.
That's an extremely tall banana tree.
Oh, it came out.
The string.
Let's film a grapefruit tree. That's grapefruit.
අපි දන්න සොයාගන්න කලින්ම හත්වෙනිම අපි හොඳට
මෙයාලට
වෙලා
බලන්න.
යන්නේ.
අපි එනසමානේ යන්න.
Small stop for yogurts and ice creams just before we continue our journey. This nature amazes you the more you walk. The tranquility, the wind, the breeze, the smells, it's all pure here.
Look at that big banana. This is cabbage. Yeah,
This is the one which is in Dover.
yeah.
Remember? Look how small these are.
Like roast bread. This one, Mali, look.
Green banana.
I mean, that will change the color when it's ripe.
Wow.
Look at that. This whole rock's been broken. Tea estate. Dolapihilla. This place has been like this forever since I knew. Nothing has changed here. We are just walking.
Galhinna.
Yeah.
It is impossible to describe what we see here. The small little animals, the different kinds of flowers, their colors, their smell, their fragrance, which all stays here unharmed in this small place. And small journey taken with us. End of the walk, we reach this iconic place. Big Rock is a formidable place in Galhinna. It's nature's wonders. From here, you can see far. You can see the sunset. You can see the grasslands, paddy fields, as far as the horizon extends into the sky where it joins. Look. Hey!
He's finally happy. After all that crying.
An epic sunset in an iconic place will linger into our memory for the distant past. Until we come back to the same place again and again to see this pleasure with our family and friends. Just leaving Big Rock, you reach Galhinna Junction, where you find lots of different shops.
They're beeping at you.
Are they beeping at me? Oh,
Beeping at you.
are they? I don't know.
They're right behind you trying to park.
Ah, park. Come. Idhar ke mere ma? Milo. Go.
And it's prayer time in Galhinna Mosque, where devotees gather and take the ablution.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
We reached home hungry and with lots of complaints.
Why don't we make at home like this with onions and with tomato?
Best wishes for life came as song from grandfather, who is 86-year-old now. He's very happy to see the whole entire family united, especially after this long break of COVID. Our journey comes to an end, but the legacy of Galhinna will stay in our mind forever.